Yeah. Blessed greetings once more. I and I assemble here for this special occasion of the birth of a divine child, Rastafari Makanen, from such time. And I are here also connected with the cosmic within the universe, which is called the new moon, a very significant time in ancient times. So we are in the alignment with the connection of the universe and the birth of a very important child. We know there are many records and history of the birth of the child. Rastafari, or Tafari Makanen, to Lidge, to the Jasma. And there are many history. Before the birth, that in Ethiopia there was a 2-year famine and a drought. And the birth of this child breaks the drought of a long period. And there are also many history of mystics that took place within the time that are recorded of the birth of the child. Many speaks through Revelation, where the great red dragon was looking to devour the child, and soon as it was born, it was caught up unto Ixabir on the throne. So that fulfilled when them said the Battle of Adwa, when Rome invaded Ethiopia. The child was just 4 years of age. So that is a part of the attempt to destroy the child. The child that should establish such divine rulership and kingdom in the earth. The royal throne of I and I ancestors. The sovereignty that's remained untouched ever since the beginning of mankind upon earth. Ethiopia domain. Aye. So it is very key and important to say I and I could pay close attention within the cosmic of the universe and the link here in the house of Seba of the birth of this child. We know there are many celebrations here and there around the world and even in the island. But we are stand upon a symbolic and significant ground of the new moon, wherein we can go in I and I self within certain spiritual reasoning, certain meditation, and advance from here to there within the knowledge that I and I can impart to I and I youths and to coming generation, you know. So we look on various aspects and things. We look on the economics, we look on the creative arts, and the craft, and the entrepreneurship. We're looking upon the institute of higher learning within the understanding of who I and I is as a people within the room and space where we are provide to establish more knowledge and understanding amongst I and I as a people, you know. Nationally and globally. So we look upon the things them national and globally, universally. Because when you look at it, we see the birth of Rastafari really established here in a Jamrock, a very historical time in I and I as a people on earth. So we can't look for ourselves in a Jamrock to be too small, you know. Because we begin and we struck a match and we see where it reached today. And there are many documents out there that are recording the movements of Rastafari here in Jamaica. We touch the world. Where even I and I as Rastafari don't even see most of these records about I and I. And the attempt that has been made upon I and I life, I and I free man, and I and I sovereign integrity in the earth. We never understand, overstand, or overstand, or innerstand. the age and the time and the importance of I and I rulership. So the British domain dominate and the political arena take charge because we were coming out of a colonial period. We enslaved most of I and I fathers and on the battlefield for that sovereign free man. So we see the battle of various histories were recorded. The Maroon, the Dirty Bookman, and the Taki, the Rayo Nuvo Rebellion, and the Sam Sharp, the Kojo, and the Nani. So it is a serious battle. So within the journey and the battle, we reach to a stage where we come see another revelation of another liberation fight, where the birth of the child, the sovereign ruler, take charge in the universe and rise from Jamaica. So we see the battle that took place between 1935 to 1941, when the fascist invader, the Roman Empire, Mussolini, invaded Ethiopia. So we look upon the importance of the child birth, which was the present of Kadamawi Haile Selassie I at the time, who crowned 1930, very significant, you know. So him can stand up in the battlefield to defend the justice again and the sovereignty of I and I as a people. So we have to give continuous respect, glory, praises, and honor to the birth of the child and the historical background of his growing and the empire that he represented, and the people in the earth we call Rastafari, we hail him so mightyful and so dread, and so thunderable as Ixia the Almighty Creator, we shook many. So you can say the importance of that child, yeah. Because your child birth and him has been declared certain way in the earth which was uncomfortable to many that are in authority and power, you know. So we were looked upon as outcasts and want to be dismantled and be crucified and slow. So while they carry out those acts, many go look through records of scripture and go see it say, it is another fulfillment again. When one call upon such name, he shall be hated of all men, despised and rejected, and even cast into prisons and dungeons and be killed for his name's sake, you know. So we see these fulfillment go through. So are the importance of this child, that we are here today ever remembering the birth, you know, and we look upon the histories and the various months of events that this birth has carried through to where we are today, you know. So we give thanks always, and we must remember that I and I are very important in this time, and we have bear witness and records of many fulfillment through that divine person of Kadamawi Emperor Haile Selassie I, conquering lion of the tribe of Judah, the Ghost Negas earth rightful ruler. Because even at the coronation 1930, we see all of the Europeans, the colonizers, and the universal colonies that try to conquer I and I, the black population, bow at the presence of his coronation without no form of rejection to his declaration in our earth. So we see the heads of churches was there, and there was no discrepance of all faith of the earth. All rulers did show their respect because he was coming through the League of Nations. So when I and I touch the surface and see the importance of that time, we have to take careful recognition of the importance of that moment in the history of I and I here on earth. The scepter of authority were controlled by Britain were returned. King George in his conquest on Rome, them say, I will be your servant all my life. So them show forward them respect and bow and hand over the scepter of authority, you know. So we should use these moments in time where we are now and recognize that that sovereignty protect us, I and I, inner earth, Rastafari. So we have to look upon that moment that if all kingreds and tongues and rulers of colonies bow, then I and I have a certain amount of authority. So them did I use it now to destroy I and I. That's why them did come upon I and I. To destroy that sovereign integrity of I and I, the crown heads. So I and I now have to look upon that sovereignty and implement it here from inner Jamra. Because we see a document named the technical report. And it is astonishing. It was hidden by the University of the West Indies and government heads of authority here and the world, CIA, and all of the agents them to hid that document. And 48 years it has been hidden for. And I just come up on it just November last year. Looking at these documents carefully, I realized that yes, our divine Majesty did stretch out his hands and love and mercy to I and I, his people here, and put our documents together. So the colonial bitches they hide it. So now that it come to I and I light, it is I and I duty to open them documents there and present them to the government and all authority as the world's heads of government, that we have an unfinished business. We have an unfinished business that was given to by the crown head, where all colonial force did bow to and give the authority as earth rightful ruler. So these things must be accomplished. A model city to be built in Ethiopia, and prime lands must be given unto I and I. And recognition as diplomats stuff, we travel anywhere we want to burn on the earth as sovereign people of Kadamawi, Haile Selassie, Rastafari. Haile! 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 Kadamawi, Rastafari, Haile Selassie. Honor and glory and praises and thanksgiving. You know, so when they say just make the few words of I and I mouth and the meditation of I and I heart be ever acceptable in the heights of the I Almighty, I Kadamawi, I. Yeah, I and I strength and I and I redeemer, live it and reign it forever and ever, world without end, I. So, when they look and call for even a minute of silence to the family, within an observation of breathing. So we do it the previous time. And it's a moment I think could be good for I and I in discipline. While we keep silent, we close the eyes. So when you exhale with your nostrils, you pull your abdomen in. Yeah. And when you go inhale, you push the abdomen out. And we just hold it for a minute with a silence, close the eye, observe within the inner eye, with the lights of the eye choice through meditation, and listen to the sound for a moment. Hey children, just hold the one two. I say, when the eye exhale from the nostrils, you pull the abdomen in. When you push the nostrils out, you breathe abs in. You work the abs out. You feel the muscles of the abs. And you look within the closure of your eyes within an isla full isla. The name color. And silence within the eye, listening. Now we have to do that for a minute. So I want just time we have. Begin out and pull in belly. Aye. Yeah, man, give thanks to the moments and cooperation and hopefulness. So, yeah, the most I keep and guide I and I take I and strengthen I and I always. Wherever one or two are gathered, the most I is in the midst to keep us, guide us, and I take us always. So them said, the Naya Bingi grounds tonight, Pitford. So, we can't touch too much chanting, you know, and just see laugh. Or anyone want black or black, can give thanks that way. To the blackness of the moments, you know. We did touch the speech. Rastafari, sister. I and I. We want to run left and back again. You see how Rasta stay. Him always a cut too fast. And a praises and glory, more strength and light and power. Give thanks.
Yelamai. I says I. Hail His Imperial Majesty Emperor Selassie. I reign, rule and conquer. I. Ethiopia is calling. Lo and behold, Mr. Babylon the Great has fallen. I. A speech of His Imperial Majesty. A short one because he can't do it too properly. It's pertaining to education. We are determined to be masters of our own fate, owners of our own wealth, and capable of removing the adjective dark from the name of our continent. Education, that of the nation and of the individual, is the bastion of the goal. Knowledge paves the way to love, and love in its turn fosters understanding and leads one along the path of great common achievements. Blessed love.
I give thanks to the moments, you know. So as I said, family, I want to touch more appreciation from the voice of others within the moments. I will just seal him. Seal him.
Yes, I give thanks. Yeli I. Rastafari I. Alright, pertaining to the breathing from the abdomen. What I know about the breathing from the abdomen is, you think I and I one time not breathing properly. Most time we breathe from our chest. You understand? And that's not breathing deep enough. That means when we breathe from the abdomen, we more feel like our better blood circulation, and we got more oxygen within the blood to all organs. So I must practice the breathing from the abdomen. Yeah, that is something I want to practice, and like most times. And I think what I do most times when I dwell in place, I mean in silence and also in darkness, you just breathe from the abdomen to activate chakra. Thank you very much. Yeah, man. Chakra. Yeah, I do it already, and I activate chakra from third eye. And within the breathing, at that moment, and when I looking within self, within universe, automatically I see a blue, no, purple light just come up in the heavens. And why I do the deep breathing same way, that purple light just come up and I see within myself. And within right here, so just keep trembling. You know what I mean? Just keep trembling. And I see that purple light. So and when I do any research, I realize that the deep breathing activate third eye, which is the crown chakra. yeah, for me, I can align I 7 chakra from the root chakra straight up to I 8 chakra. So these things are very relevant for I to practice daily or momently. The deep breathing from I abdomen. But breathing from I chest is not correct. So because when you breathe from your chest, we get less oxygen and it not really give us good blood circulation. So the deep breathing is very vital. So I must practice these things. Do give thanks.
Yes, I. Come here, the voice of the youth, you know. The youth, them are the strength, and as a youth, they are the glorified. Say something, yo.
Blessed love, high.
Yes. You know what say? You know what say? Within the reasons of the lion's son pertaining to the internal and the various manifestation. Them say, I did learn a meditation from the Hindu, you know. And within the meditation that he learned, you come realize they they said transcendental meditation. Because when the Majesty reach a certain age, he never sleep, you know. There I find say, a 4 hours livicated to rest when him touch up the chad up in an ancients of days, you know. And within the 4 hours, 3 were devoted to prayer and only 1 for a physical rest. So you have to go Rasta and say, hour 1, they go only take. We now go just say, true Rasta, we say, the Almighty man, so rare. But we are look upon the physical human temple where I and I can be partakers of and know how the temple rests and looking at the one we walk within the temple that I and I walk within. We realize it's not just the Almighty one. But for the temple, the physical, the human good day, he was ordained that meditation when you do 30 minutes of that meditation, the body itself get completely 11-hour rest, you know, where sleep would have give the eye. And within the boundaries of that meditation, them say it's boundaryless, there is no problem that can confront man that it wouldn't show you a solution for the problem. So you could see the mystics of such meditational vibration where the emperor used to maintain his internal rest without going lie down and sleep on a bed. Yeah, I see it. And them assure you say when informer come to the king and them talk and him hold up one of him foot, him servant say, Abba Jana is not with you now, you know. Him gone. So him have a signal and a sign for know say him gone in him itation. Him not have no time to deal with man round here, you know. So these are one of the journey of I and I Asian fathers within the Tibetan mountains and the Indian mountains and the Kushite empires and the whole of the empires and rock temples of the ancient Ethiopia, Cactip Hills, where many one are there, so you go see fasting in a Rasta. So when man a fast and the eye go all figure say, I want to look a church thing man depend and you go near them, you know. There you have to go run, you know. Because you have all some fasting, a 60 days fasting in a Rasta. Then the man in a ramp with fasting, you know. So when you say, Ethiopia Orthodox, they say, oh, me can't do so much fasting, Rasta. I have to take on a free man journey and a free man trad. Because some breed of fasting we go on no normal Rasta, me I tell you. So the mystics within the inner self, that one eat the inner food, you know. Because them have also one they tell you say, I just hear them inhale and live, you know. I think one daughter must have gone 18 years, they no cook nor eat. I just hear and breathe in, give live. Come in, Psalms, man. Anna. a whole heap of mystery in aeration, you know. So we give thanks to the moments, Rastafari.
Yeah, man, biblically. Greetings. One love, blessed love, more love. Just want to chant the Psalms, and the earth strong. I listen to the earth strong. Psalms 87, well-known Psalms. Greetings. I'm a Psalms man. I'm love read the Psalms then. So we have a Psalm 87. Most Rasta man know that Psalm. It says, it reads, His foundation is in the holy mountains. Lord God, Rastafari, loveth the gates of Zion more than all the dwellings of Jacob. And glorious things are spoken of the O city of God. I will make mention of Rahab and Babylon, and unto them that know thee. Behold, Philistia and Tyre. With Ethiopia, this man was born there. And it shall be said that this and that man was born in her. And the highest himself shall establish her. The Lord shall count when he writeth up the people, that this and that man was born there. As well as the singers and the players of instruments shall be there. All my springs are in thee. Selah, Jah, Rastafari.
Yeah, give thanks. Ngoge within the vibration. We have a sister who want to give a vibration. And Sister Carol, Empress, the idea about, I did forgive a presentation. So welcome Sister Carol within the house. Sister will stand strong within the faith firmly. Give her a round of applause now. Welcome our presence. So we give thanks to the moment.
Eyes is I.
Aye.
Alright, you up and now. I will go and just do it. Anyway, your sight, I and I got the fire. Yeah, that now work with the I do. So I just about just go and do it with a cappella, right? Yes, sir. Anyway, your sight, I and I got the fire. I got the fire, and the I got the fire, and that I they got the fire, and that I they got the fire. Anyway, your sight, I and I got the fire. Fire, mama got the fire, fire, papa got the fire, fire, sister got the fire, fire, brother got the fire. Anyway, your sight, I and I got the fire. Blaze up the fire, higher and higher, red that fire. Anyway, your sight, I and I got the fire. I got the fire, that I they got the fire, and I they got the fire, and I they got the fire. Anyway, your sight, I and I got the fire. I. And Sister Carol is not the name that I use when I go do anything on this stage, because it caused confusion with Sister Carol. So this is Mesmore Farai. Eyes is I.
Mesmore Farai. So Ras Jabali, within the fullness of presentation, in documentation, these things have to be recorded. So we have presented most appropriately to the documentation, House of Seba.
Yes, I give thanks. Yes, I give thanks, brother. Yes, I. Yes, House of Seba. Yes, I, people of the island. In honor of the Earth Strong of His Imperial Majesty, Kadamari Haile Selassie I, July the 23rd, 1892, the light of the world was born to the sons and daughters of the island, to the ones at home and the ones abroad, to the tribe seeking redemption and truth. On this sacred day, July the 23rd, we celebrate the Earth Strong of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I, born Tafari Mokonnen in Ethiopia, 1892. This is not merely the birth of a great man, but the incarnation of a divine order, Ethiopian Akibilan, Nubian Kushites. African sovereignty, a light born in colonial darkness, a root out of dry ground. Let this Earth Strong serve as a national and spiritual reminder that our liberation is tied to the divine authority, not to colonial permission. It is a moment to reflect on His Imperial Majesty coronation on November the 2nd, 1930. When Tafari Mokonnen was crowned King of Kings and Lord of Lords, conquering lion of the tribe of Judah in Addis Ababa, in full presence of global powers, including representative of the Vatican, Britain, and other colonial empires. This coronation publicly shattered centuries of white supremacy and the religious foundation of colonial domination. The papal bull, the root of our the papal bull, the root of our chain, from as early as 1452 with Pope Nicholas versus Dom Diversas, and later Romanus, 1455, and Inter Citeria, 1493 by Pope Alexander II, and Catholic Church gave spiritual and legal authority for the colonization, enslavement, and genocide of the indigenous and African peoples. These bulls declare that non-Christian land could be seized and their people enslaved, giving rise to the doctrine of discovery and the transatlantic slave trade. These decrees became the spiritual justification for the genocide of native people of the American and the enslavement of Africans in the Caribbean. The Jamaican Maroons enslaved Africans, and later Rastafari have resisted this doctrine for centuries, often without the acknowledgement of its source in papal edict, the crowning that unraveled Babylon. When Haile Selassie was crowned in 1930, it nullified the spiritual claims of white ruler to dominance over black and indigenous people. For the first time since the era of African empires, the world witnessed a black king who claimed Davidic lineage, divine rights, and modern statehood. He represents a sovereign African nation never colonized, defeat the Italian fascists in 1941, just as Mussolini attempted to re-establish the Roman Empire. His Imperial Majesty coronation and leadership symbolically and practically overturned the lies of the papal bull, restoring dignity and divinity to the black man, not in theory, but in living reality. Eli, Rastafari. Rastafari, the earth answer to the doctrine of discovery. The Rastafari movement emerged in Jamaica in the 1930s as a prophetic response to His Imperial Majesty, crowning Rastafari reject the lie of black inferiority and affirm the kingship of a living African sovereign. The sacred name Rastafari become a banner of liberation, and the movement reconnect the descendants of the enslaved to the roots in Zion, Ethiopia. Eli, Rastafari. Rastafari reject the Vatican decree, the crown false dominion and the colonizers. Religion choosing instead a liberty based on divine order, ancestral reverence, natural living, and sacramental connection with the Most High. A call to remember and reclaim. As we mark the earth strong of His Imperial Majesty of House of Seba, call on all sons and daughters on the soil to educate yourself about the papal bull and their continuing impact on land, identity, and spirituality, reclaiming your divine inheritance as sovereign, indigenous, and African people. Honor the earth strong of His Imperial Majesty as a holy day of remembrance and liberation. Demand the revocation of the papal bull and their legal offspring, including doctrine of discovery still embedded in international laws, uphold the legacy of Rastafari in word, deeds, and sacrament, until the philosophy which hold one race superior and another inferior is finally, permanently discredited and abandoned, there will be war. His Imperial Majesty Haile Selassie's speech to the UN in 1963. Let the war end now in our mind, our heart, our laws, and our institution. Let us rise with the spirit of Tafari, the Lion of Judah, and cast down every remnant of mental and spiritual enslavement. Eli, Rastafari, Kadamari, Haile Selassie the First. Blessed earth strong to the kings of kings. May His light guide all people to truth, justice, and redemption. House of Seba, House of Seba, House of Seba, sovereign indigenous, Rastafari sacred space, Saltma Square, Kojo, Town, Chilani. Hail high, King Selassie, give thanks my brother. Give thanks, my sister. Hail unto the Most High King Rastafari, and this moment and forevermore. Hail ye! Rastafari. Kadamari.
Give thanks to the eye. Mansa Musa. Very serious presentation there, you know. And I want to say to the house of Seba, any final word? Because you see, when they read of the papal bull, many ones would remember the name and the terms, but no one will not ever understand what the papal bull documentation are like. So that is something also Seba where we have to go in upon a serious study note. Because I went put a thing on the papal bull in our community, global, and no one responded. So I say, and when I go in at the papal bull, I realize we didn't ever stand the war between Rome and Ethiopia. It was the war against two sovereignty, you know. The papal bull documentation of papers and letters, which is legal under slavery, where we sign, say, the papal bull our master, you know. Documentationally, where you call birth certificate, legal status, you sign, say, the Roman Empire rule you. Serious thing, you know. The birth certificate you have is a legal, illegal documents by the papal bull. They control I and I. So the sovereign opposition was the emperor of Ethiopia. So the war with the dragon and the beast, and the Almighty on one side, and the Pope and the devil on the other side, is the legality of ownership of mankind, especially the black population. Serious war, you know? So when we there they fight with gun and bayonet, you have one other something where you can have to go fight. It's called legal documentation of our sovereign rights and the ownership of our true name and identity of a people. Serious war, you know? No one I was stand the war all now, you know. So, any final word, I will seal up and touch some hearts because it's critical. It has to be on another agenda. Very serious note. The papal bull and his battle against the divine one. So you see how the coronation is important. And Rasta man want to take it to say, Ilya is the Almighty God. And he want to go one place through the biblical interpretation. But he forgot, or in passing, the physical truth and manifestation of man on earth for now and forevermore is a very serious war. Ilya.
So long, Babylon, just a starving. So long. So long Babylon hide the truth from I. So long. For them take them a copy version and left it King James version. So long Babylon hide the truth from I. So long.
put in praise. Be thankful unto our ever living God, Jah, Rasta, Rastafari. The Rasta man, never get weary. South Africa, believe it. The Rasta man, never get weary. For I was down in the valley for a very long time. I never get weary. Jah Rastafari. This a conga man, you never get weary. Rastafari in his holy sanctuary. He's a Rasta man, never get weary. For I was down in the valley for a very long time. I never get I love you, Africa. Take freedom from me. Does it ever occur to you the damage that segregation have done in this country? For thousands of years, Africans keep fighting against one another. What does it take for us to excel ourselves and live as a man? Two wrongs never make one right. So let's do what is right. Take it down for me.
Yes, give a voice. His Majesty is close. Chapter a day, keep the devil away. Behold the heavenly truth, yeah, 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 yeah. The works of His Majesty I done proclaim. Behold the Emperor, the works is perfect. Behold the Emperor, yeah, yeah, now the works of the devil down here in this church. It is so sufferation and that people, kings and lords of lords, rise every day now. Rise and guide that people through this struggle, Kings of kings and lords of lords and a chapter a day, keep the vampire away. Behold the heavenly truth, yeah, 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 yeah. Works of His Majesty, so powerful, so heavenly. Behold the Emperor, yeah, say you shouldn't play with me. It's alright, girl, love. Now that I'm a driller, your daddy say you shouldn't play with me. The sun is shining, the breeze is blowing too, and all I've got inside me is lots of love for you. It's true, girl, love. Now that I'm a driller, your daddy say you shouldn't play with me. Still it's alright, girl, love. Now that I'm a driller, your daddy say you shouldn't play with me. He's a rough man, he is a walking dead. I am a living man who's got lots of plans. It's true, girl, love. Two roads before you, which one will be your choice? I really want to know now, girl, love. Your father is a poacher, and he don't want you dealing with me. Still it's alright. Thank you for the letter. You made me feel better. Deep dark tone, that's the way it's gonna go now. Girl, loves, two roads before you. Which one will be your choice? Really want to know now. Girl, loves, your father is a poacher. Look how long they brought us down here. Have a Look how long they brought us down here. Have us in bondage right through these hairs. Fussing and fighting among ourselves. Nothing to achieve this way. It's worse than hell, I say. Get up and fight for your rights, my brothers. Get up and fight for your rights, my sisters. Took us away from civilization, brought us to slave in these bee plantations. Fussing and fighting among ourselves. Nothing to achieve this way. It's worse than hell, I say. Get up and fight for your rights, my brothers. Get up and fight for your rights, my sisters. Took us away from civilization brought us to slave in these bee plantations, fussing and fighting among ourselves. Nothing to achieve the sway, it's worse than hell, I say. Get up and fight for your rights, my brothers. Get up and fight for your rights, my sisters. Get up and fight for your rights, my brothers. Get up and fight for your rights, my sisters. Get up and fight for your rights. Put your trust in the Son of the Most High, children, that he shall be like Mount Zion. Keep away from evildoers, for they only push you in multitude of sinners. So don't eat the bread of wickedness. Yeah, stay away from the wine of wine. So don't bread of wickedness. Stay away from the wine of wine. Let not mercy and truth forsake thee now. Bind them about thy neck, write them upon the tables of thine heart, that it may be well with thee. Telling you, tell your love that. Put your trust in the Son of the Most High, children, that he shall be like Mount Zion. Keep away from evildoers, for they only push you in multitude of sinners. So no bread of wickedness. Stay away from the wine of wine. So don't bread of wickedness. Stay away from the wine of wine. Eat the bread of wickedness. Stay away from the wine of wine. Eat the bread. Let not mercy and truth forsake thee now. Saying, bind them about thine head, write them upon the tables of thine heart. That it may go well with thee and everyone. That you love that. I'm going back to country living, where the air is fresh and clean. Going back to natural living, where the grass grows tall and green, and the skies can be seen. I say goodbye to Kingston City. City life is not for me. Going where the star shines brightly, and the sound of nature's voice goes in the sea. There's room enough for all of us down here.
gonna put on an iron shirt and chase Satan out of earth. I'm gonna put on an iron shirt and chase the devil out of earth. I'm gonna send him to outer space to find another race. I'm gonna send him to outer space to find another race. Satan is a evilous man, but him can't choke sit on I man. So when I check him, my lass in hand, and if him slip, I gone with him hand. I'm gonna put on an iron shirt and chase Satan out of earth. I'm gonna put on an iron shirt and chase the devil out of earth. I'm gonna send him to outer space to find another race. I'm gonna send him to outer space to find another race. Oh yeah. Him have to drop him fork and run. Him can't stand up to judge a son. Him have to left ya with him gun. Dig off with him bomb. I'm gonna put on an iron shirt and chase Satan out of earth. I'm gonna put on an iron shirt and chase the devil out of earth. I'm gonna send him to outer space to find another race. I'm gonna send him to outer space to find another race. Satan is a evilous man, but him can't choke sit on I man. So when I check him, I lass in hand, and if him slip, I gone with him hand. I'm gonna put on an iron shirt and chase Satan out of earth. I'm gonna put on an iron shirt and chase the devil out of earth. I'm gonna send him to outer space to find another race. I'm gonna send him to outer space to find another race. To the bone, to the bone, to the bone.
Youth man, know yourself, straight to the bone. Hey, manifest the covenant.
To the bone, to the bone.
Youth man, know yourself, straight to the bone. Hey, manifest your covenant, let it be known. I man I say, Judah as the lion I rule with Jah alone. If them reject Jah, I stamp them, destination unknown.
To the bone, to the bone. Rasta to the bone, Rasta to the bone.
Hey, it is a honor to blow the trumpet in a vocal tone. Hey, real life and movies no separate no more. I man I say, Judah as the lion I rule with Jah alone. So if them reject Jah, I stamp them, destination unknown.
To the bone, to the bone, to the bone, to the bone.
Hey, some a carry my virtue, some of them are already gone. Hey, some a carry my virtue, but some of them are already gone. Hey, twice I say, long distance I call Jah upon my blood cell phone, upon my blood cell phone, upon my blood cell phone. Man, I Rasta to the bone, I man not believe them fabricated scientific statistics 666. No, no. Well, man, I ask to the bone. Man, I ask not to the bone. To the bone. Rasta to the bone. Hey, long distance I culture upon my Lord's home. Upon my Lord's home. Hey, it is upon
Freedom fighter standing on a mountain in a foreign country, trying to send a message to his people back in the ghetto. He had a home one time, love of a girl, but he left all that behind. Oh yes, I can hear him clearly as he whispers in the air. His voice came out loud and clear. All he asked for was a prayer, and as he turns to walk away, he said, I'm still here in the house of Bethel for the love of the nation. I'm still here in the house of Bethel for the love of the nation. I'm still here in the house of Bethel for the love of the sun went down on the mountain. Birds flew back to their hiding places. Living him standing there like a telephone pole. In the speed of the night, you and I dream, dreaming of Romeo and Juliet. All he dreams about is the freedom of the nation, when every man will be equal in the eyes of the Lord. As he closes his eyes for the last time, he said again, I'm still here in the house of Bethel for the love of the nation. Touch your finger on your golden pen to write your name up here. You got to touch your finger on your golden pen to write your name up here. Remember what Creator Man said, yes, that if you wanna be present and eternal, then you got to touch your finger on your golden pen to write your name up here. You got to touch your finger on your golden pen. Each and every one, touch your finger on your golden pen to write your name up here. Remember what Creator Man said, yes, that if you wanna be present and eternal, then you got to touch your finger on your golden pen to write
your finger and your golden pen to write your name up there. Remember what the older man said, yes, that if you want your soul to save an eternal day, you got to touch your finger and your golden pen to write your name up there. Touch your finger and your golden pen to write your name up there. Touch your finger and your golden pen to write your name up there.
A Bible journey is a fatherhood. A Bible journey known as Rastafari. A Bible journey is a fatherhood. A Bible journey known as Rastafari. Who made the servant